What's up, guys? So get the popcorn pop and get the source board. Hurry up, make love to your wife, and get right back at here because it's time for the Lucha Libre news slash rancho. Now, I tried filming this earlier. I do apologize for the lateness of this video, but been having troubles, uploading and camera troubles, stuff like that. So I'm going to film it on my phone. It's late at night, so I do apologize if the lighting is a little bit off, but let's just dive right into things. So I think everybody has heard by now that the Lucha Underground is facing a number of lawsuits. Son of Phantasman, who is also known as King Cuerno on the Lucha Underground, has filed a lawsuit against the El Rey Network, Lucha Underground, and the production company that produces Lucha Underground, known as Bubba G Productions. He is claiming that El Rey and Baby G have illegally restricted him and other luchadors from engaging in their lawful professions. In documents obtained, there are claims that Lucha Underground contractors, basically luchadors that are working for Lucha Underground under contract, are making less than $4,000 a year, while other promotions do offer a very comfortable living wage. There's definitely a second lawsuit going on as well against Lucha Underground, a class action suit that sees Joey Ryan, Evilise, Phantasma, as well as several other luchadors suing the company. If El Rey and Bubba G lose this lawsuit, this could mean the very well end of Lucha Underground 100% as we know it. I do not believe that Lucha Underground will win this lawsuit. I think that they're going to actually lose this lawsuit. And Lucha Underground is done. Like this time last year, they were already underway for filming their fourth season. And when it's their fourth season debut, I think it was June or July. Now they're not even doing any filming or anything like that. They're not even having any word as to when they're filming. Plus, they're engaged in this lawsuit, which is going to cost them a ton of money. And they never had the money to really begin with. So I think they're definitely going to lose, and they're definitely going to go under. Also, MLW did see the debut of Rey Horus in MLW. Of course, in his debut, he took on another luchador known as Aerostar in a matchup that was definitely the matchup of the night. In this matchup, I knew it was very predictable. I already knew who was going to win, but I was definitely as surprised as how good this matchup actually was. It was really, really great. It started off fast-paced and was able to keep up with that fast pace all the way through to the very end. Now, of course, Rey Horus ended up winning that matchup via 3 pinfall. I definitely can tell that Rey Horus is going to have such an amazing career in MLW for sure. If he continues on, he's going to have a great career there. Like, this matchup was definitely phenomenal. Now the Crash Lucha Libre on Saturday will be in, obviously will have their Tonija show. This will have a lot of cmll luchadors, as well as include the usual Sabu and the Crash Lucha Libre champion Willie Mack. Now Martinez Entertainment had a good event and seen some great matches. Now Martinez Entertainment, they always have pretty botched matches, not really that great of events, but this definitely did see a rather good event. Aaron Style beat Rey Vampiro, Tristan Bellator, Super Aguilera, Devoltala Ario, Son of Guerrera, and Balista Del to actually pull out the win in the local talent cup. This was an okay matchup. Usually whenever they have these kind of huge tournaments for cups, they're usually pretty botched and not really that great. This one was pretty good. Definitely give it like a 3 out of 10. It was decent, but not that bad. Like I said, that was just okay. Another matchup, seen Chick take on Zusex. Now, of course, every time you see Zusex in action, you know it's going to be a really good matchup. This was definitely no exception at all. This was a really good matchup. Not the best, but still a really good matchup. Now, Zusex ended up losing this matchup. I would have liked to see her win, obviously, because she's one of the best female luchadors out there, if not the top female luchador out there for sure. Now, Sammy Guevara took on Hayoki, Mr. Iguana, Arrow Boy in a fatal four-way matchup, or a four-way matchup. And of course, obviously, Sammy Guevara won that matchup. I think Sammy Guevara is a little overrated. I don't think he should have won that one. I would have liked to see Arrow Boy, or as much as I really don't like Mr. Iguana to actually have won that matchup. I don't think Sammy Guevara really should have won, but it was a good matchup nonetheless. Well, that was a high was a quick matchup, high pace, but definitely pretty predictable. Now in another matchup, Aries and Lowrider ended up beating Epidemus and Silver Tiger. Also, they ended up beating Gringo Loco and Laredo Kid, as well as Guerrero Jr. and Mecha Wolf, to win the tag team titles. Now, I was surprised in this match that Laredo Kid and Gringo Loco ended up losing this matchup, just because of the huge push that everybody's been giving Laredo Kid as lately. He's been winning championships everywhere he goes, titles everywhere he goes. I don't think he deserves the push, and I'm actually glad that he didn't win this one, because it would have been a little bit too much if he did. So I'm definitely happy that he actually lost this one for sure. But the matchup all in all, it was a really good one. Now, definitely the matchup of the night was Taurus versus Michael Eglin. This was a great back and forth and just a really amazing matchup. You don't really see two big men in singles competition in Lucha Libre that often, but when you do, it is really exciting. And Taurus ended up pulling the win out on that one, and it was a really great matchup. Now, tonight, obviously, they probably already did it, but like I said, I was trying to post this earlier, didn't really work out, but AAA will be revealing some info on this year's Triple Mania. Now, I've not yet seen what they're going to be revealing. I'm sure it's just going to be a date and location. As to when Triple Mania will be, I'm hoping it's going to be in August again, because I really like when it was in August, but we'll definitely have to see Triple Manias. I mean, AAA is doing a lot of big things with a lot of different promotions, as well as their own promotion this year, so it's a pretty busy year for them. So I'm sure they're going to be in August, just because they have a little bit of downtime to do it then, but we'll definitely see. CMLL will see Los Guerreros will be putting their trio tag team titles on the line against Volador. I can never say this guy's name. Volador Jr. And of course Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. as well. This is going to be a really good matchup. I think Los Guerreros will probably lose this matchup, but no, I think they'll actually probably win this matchup actually. But I'd like to see Pentagon, Phoenix, and Volador Jr. pull out the win, but I don't think they will. I think Los Guerreros will take it, which they really deservingly so. Now, Real Lucha Libre held an event the other day that I would definitely give a perfect 9 out of 10. Not a perfect 9 out of 10, but you know what I mean. I'd give them a 9 out of 10. This event was seen such luchadors as Vista 666, Mr. Iguana, Juventud Guerrera, and so much more. This event is definitely a must check out for any Lucha Libre fans out there, or even if you're not a fan and you just like watching Lucha Libre every once in a while. This is a huge must check out. It's called Real Lucha Libre. You definitely could find it floating on the web somewhere, I'm sure, but it would definitely be a must see for sure. It was such a great event. One of the better events I've seen all year so far. But yeah, anyway, that's it for me right now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and much, and I'll check you in the next video.